Hi guys! So today I'm going to be talking about the also famous Real Techniques makeup sponge. It actually is called the Miracle Complexion Sponge, and I was randomly by an Ulta after I finished the gym, so I thought I would pick this up. Now I'm so late in the game because this product really came out about at least a year ago. I've seen reviews on this product, so it's been out in the market for a really long time, but I never really got a chance to try it. I saw it today, so I thought I would buy it, and then I was just going to, use this and see how it worked out, and I thought, hey, why not just record it and show you guys how it works out. So it comes in this little packaging, really cute, with the Pixie Woo girls in the back, and I'm gonna open it and show you guys how this works out. So first things first, you guys know I completely swear by my beauty blender. This is kind of embarrassing, but this is my only beauty blender I've ever had. I've had this for like 3 years, but I do want to let you know that I do clean it after every 2 to 3 uses. I would say more like 2 uses. I do clean it, and it has held up. And I'm telling you why I've had it for so long, because I want to tell you that this product is phenomenal. Like I said, I've had it for at least like 3 years, and it's still amazing. It's just now I'm starting to feel like the wear and tear on this thing, which is why I thought I would pick up a new makeup sponge. So I just took it out of its packaging, and right off the bat it feels very, very like hard compared to the beauty blender. But I haven't gotten a chance to even wet this, so I'm not really sure how it's going to work after I wet it. So I did bring a bowl of water right here with me. Usually I'll go right under my in my sink and just right under the tap. I like to just damp it like that. And this time I'm just taking a bowl of water, like I said, and I'm just really squeezing all the water in here and really getting it wet. And wow, does it get big. Okay, it just got so big. It doubled in its size, just like the beauty blender. So the makeup sponge actually did get very, very big, but I can feel that there's a lot of water in here because it randomly just feels heavy. So I do have like a hand towel with me where I'm just gonna squeeze all the water. I do this all the time with my beauty blender anyway. So I'm just squeezing out any excess water. So all I really have left is a damp sponge. Okay, so it still feels a little bit like, it feels a little bit harder than the beauty blender. Maybe I'm just used to that one, I don't know, because this feels like when you wet this thing, it's like a cloud. I don't know how to explain it. It's so soft. This still feels a little bit more firm. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It feels a little bit more firm. So I'm starting off with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW25, and you guys know the deal. I'm gonna just put this right underneath my eyes. This is how I normally do my makeup or foundation, so I'm gonna follow it exactly. The shape is very, very interesting because it has like a flat side to it and then a pointy side, just like the beauty blender. So I'm going to just use the pointy side underneath my eyes. And it blends it up really nicely, even though it feels very firm. I know I keep saying that, but it feels very, very firm. So applying that right underneath the eyes. For my foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match in the shade W6. And I'm just gonna add this on my face. I like to actually go in and just dot the foundation on my face. I like to do the same thing with my beauty blender as well, if I remember. So I'm gonna do the same technique with the Real Techniques sponge. And so now I'm gonna use a flat side because I think that's what it's really meant for, to just blend that out. Okay, I do have to say that the application of blending it out with the flat side is actually really nice. It makes it really, really easy to kind of apply and blend your foundation into your skin. I should have kept my lipstick off for this because I really like to go around my mouth area with my foundation. What I'm actually finding myself doing is actually rubbing the product or the sponge into my skin, or rubbing the product, how do I say this? I find myself, with a beauty blender, I go like this all the time. Like I pat the foundation into my skin. With this sponge, I'm actually like kind of blending it away, which I don't mind. It's just something I'm not used to doing with like a makeup sponge. It's not a bad thing. It's just like another technique of using the product. Alright guys, my face is all done. I'm going to just finish off with my powder, my bronzer, and my blush, and then I'll be right back to talk to you guys more about this little product. Okay guys, my entire face is done. I wanted to be as quick as possible applying my blush and my bronzer because I really wanted to come back and talk about this makeup sponge from Real Techniques, the Miracle Complexion sponge, but I'm just going to call it the sponge from Real Techniques, just to keep it short. Now, I really do like the product. I have to be honest, at first when I was just took it out of the packaging and I felt how firm it was, I was just like, maybe it's not so comparable to the beauty blender. I do think that it gives you the same results in the sense that your foundation still looks very fresh, very light, very like airbrushed almost. So it definitely gives you the same results as the beauty blender, but it's not the same because of the actual texture. When you feel both sponges in your hands, you'll notice the instant difference that the beauty blender is almost like a cotton ball because it's so light and it doesn't, like when you squeeze out the water, even in your hand, you could use it right away because it's so soft. With the Real Techniques sponge, I was gonna say brush, it's a lot more firm, so it takes some getting used to, but the application is still very nice. And I actually really ended up liking the shape of this sponge because this flat part makes it really easy for you to kind of blend away instead of just dabbing. Like you can blend. I found myself doing that, which I actually really liked. I thought I wouldn't like it, but I did like it a lot. And then of course the pointy edge is great to use underneath the eyes or on the nose. So I think the shape is unique, but I actually think it's very practical, so I do appreciate that. And I do think with the $6 price tag, you cannot go wrong. You guys, this is $20. This is $6. Plus you can use coupons. Plus you can get buy one get one half off. So this comes out to be like super inexpensive. And even if it doesn't last as long as the beauty blender, who really cares because you're spending really nothing on it compared to this thing. Now, of course, I do love my beauty blender and I swear by it. And this is one of my most favorite products I think I've ever used. I do have to say that the Real Techniques sponge has a lot of potential and I'm very excited to continue to use it. And yeah, that's really my review. I will have more pictures and all that good stuff on my blog, and I will list like the pros and cons on my blog, so be sure to check out that blog post. I will leave it in the down bar so you guys can just check it out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all my social media. All the links will be in the down bar. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!